First of all, combine marshmallows, water, and shortening soda. Microwave it for 80 seconds.
Pour the white mixture from the medium-sized glass bowl into a stand mixer. Using a dough attachment, add the powdered sugar 1 cup at a time. Now knead the white fondant by hand on a shelf and keep on adding more sugar if needed. This fondant should have a matte appearance, not glossy.
Make 2 sections of dough and add blue color in one and red in other. Make balls of both.
First, roll the blue fondant ball out into a thin layer using a rolling pin, and then roll the red fondant ball out into a thin layer using the same rolling pin.
Now gently lay the red fondant evenly over the 6 inches in diameter frosted cake. Tap to make it smooth. After that, gently lay the blue fondant evenly over the 8 inches in diameter frosted cake. Place the blue part of cake over the red fondant cake part carefully. Now you can decorate this fondant cake in different ways. Apply an edible glaze for shiny look. Spread on top edible silver beads. Otherwise, make flowers of fluffy cream with piping bag. In any case, the cake looks beautiful in its own unique way. Lovely. Easy way to prepare pineapple jelly cake. I added strawberry flavor jelly too. Beat the fresh cream. Pour and give some time to the pineapple jelly to cover the whole cake. Pineapple jelly cake final look will be like this.
In a large bowl, whisk together 1 cup of flour, then 1 cup of sugar.
After that, add half cup of cocoa powder, 1 teaspoon of baking powder in it. Now add 1 egg, then a cup of milk in it and whisk them to mix.
Now add half cup of vegetable oil, then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract in it and whisk in. Now pour the cake fluffy batter into a 9-inch round cake pan, then put it into a preheated oven. Now take out the baked cake from the oven, then pour half cup of coffee on the round brown cake eventually.
Now pour melted chocolate, then small chunks of chocolate. Finally spread colorful chocolate beans. Final look of the cake should be like this. Steps to prepare fresh cherry sauce for today's cake.
In a saucepan, combine 1 cup cherries, then half cup of sugar.
Stir it well, so sugar mixed properly. Going to change the stove for some reasons.
While constantly stirring, add half cup of cornstarch slurry to cherries and cook for few minutes more until sauce starts to thicken.
Preparing fresh cream for topping of cake. Adding cherry sauce to prepare fresh cream for the topping of cake. Using spatula to spread a smooth layer of fluffy cream over the top and sides of the cake. Cake is ready for the final touch. I will add cherry sauce on the top of cake to make its look tempting. It's really yummy. Today's chocolate fondant cake will be decorated with pink fondant made rose and green fondant made leaves. This will also involve the use of small tools to create depth, curves and cuts in the flower's petals and leaves. And edible glaze spray or food coloring can be used for glow. Rolling pin, cutter, stamps like small tools are used to design and manage the decoration items. Chocolate-flavored brown fondant is used to cover the backed chocolate-flavored cake sponge. Now decorate the top with original rose or fondant-made rose. Now place on the top 2 blue macarons and a pink macaron nearby the pink fondant rose. Or write with blue fluffy cream happy birthday on a side of top, near 3 blue macarons and pink fondant rose. Some more ideas for decorating this cake include: use 2 chocolate fondant covered cake sponges and placed one on top of the other. This type of cake can be made with or without glaze. In every case, it is looking lovely and mouth-watering. You can sprinkle ice sugar in a small part of this differently sized 2 tiers cake. Edible toppers or letters are made of sugar, water, and glucose mixture.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
You can give a rough or smooth look
Happy
to the cake too.
birthday,
It is
dear
up to
friend.
you. To take 3 medium-sized ripe mangoes. Clean them thoroughly with water. Choose the peeler according to your convenience. Then, peel the mango thoroughly with a peeler. Now cut the peeled mangoes into small pieces. And make a paste of mangoes chunks in a blender. Side by side. Mix the mango-flavored gelatin in the cold water in a cup and let it sit for around 5 minutes. When it absorbs in the water, it will look spongy. When mango-flavored gelatin is added to mango paste and cooked, it will take on the form of semi-solid type jelly. Keep the flame medium for cooking mango paste for just a few minutes. Add 2 tablespoons full of gelatin into the mango paste. Pouring cooked paste in a container to cool down it. I will use cake ring to get clean edges. I took neutral gel in a bowl and added in an orange glaze color drops first. Then green color glaze drops. When you mixed orange color into neutral gel to make it look orange. After that, drop some green and red color drops and mix them slightly. In wavy lines form, then this result can be achieved. But I would prefer this design right now to give the cake a glossy look. Pouring gel into the center and letting it flow smoothly by blending the colors into a marble style. You can take biscuit crumbs and add a small amount of melted butter in it to give it a round shape for the base of this mango jelly cake. Lovely. For pop-up look, I used small round-shaped red jellies. For wider jumbled lines, press the spatula with a little more pressure when spreading gel all over the cake or so. For more glossy or bubbly effect, pour more neutral gel on the top of cake.
Now we stop the pour and we start to create the pop-up decorations. just like that, one by one.
Bubbly effect.
Now we stop the pour, and we start to create the pop-up decorations. Just like that, one by one.
Cool, beautiful look of the cake now. Yeah. Today's cake is with white chocolate topping. I like to make blue flower near the edge of the cake, not in the center of the cake. See, it's lovely. Wrapping fondant strip demands your full attention. If it breaks, then you will have to carefully reattach it from the same place. To give it a smooth look, the top cake layer is with blueberry fondant and whipped cream. I have used little blueberry syrup and food coloring inside the whipped cream to give it flavor and color. I will place the cherry on top of the flower for decoration. It's entirely up to you whether you want to use another pop-up instead. Because this is a two-tier cake, I will make the bottom part of the cake with a red fondant strip and white chocolate layer on its top. At this point, the red fondant strip is broken, but I will fix it. Yes, like this. Next step is to place the upper part with blue fondant over the part with red fondant. Main work is done. But remember, to make cake fixed firmly, slightly insert a toothpick in the middle of the top of lower cake. Then place the blue fondant cake part on the center of it and press it slightly, so that the top part of the toothpick fits inside it. Place the half-cut pieces of cherries around the upper part of cake. I am going to make stars on the red part of cake with blue whipped cream. I took a toothpick and first put a cherry in it, then a blueberry so that to insert one side of toothpick in the center of top blue flower. Like this. Perfectly. Cut the upper visible part of the toothpick to give a final lovely look to today's cake. You can customize this cake according to your wish. Edible mesh mat is used to get a golden mesh print on the cake top part. Lovely. First, I make the caramelized sugar pop-up for the decoration of today's cake. By pouring the caramelized sugar here and there over a round piece of ice, I get the hard mesh. After a while, the ice will melt and become water. Now we can pick up the mesh and place it safely on top of the cake. The next step is to prepare our glaze. For this you can use green and white colored thick glazes. Mix slowly until creating elegant marble swirls. Water, sugar, glucose syrup, sweetened condensed milk, gelatin powder, white chocolate and green gel food coloring are used to make glaze. Mix slowly until creating elegant marble swirls. Cake sponge should be cold before glazing. Pour the glaze mix in one smooth motion. Now it's time for the second part of the cake. When the cake is completely covered on all sides with the glaze, then place it in the refrigerator to chill an hour. We will decorate 3 parts of cake with silver and golden edible pearls now, one by one. Create design of your own choice. Like edible beads of different sizes and colors. Or of same size. I preferred this design. Now to make a 3-tier cake, we will place one part on top of the other. Yes, like this. Use buttercream frosting to glue the top cake with lower one. Lovely. Now I will place the mesh cap I prepared with caramelized sugar on top. You can also make the mesh in different ways, like in golden color by spraying edible sweetener. Customize your cake according to your occasion. The recipe for today's cake is for vanilla and strawberry flavored cake. Add a few drops of yellow food coloring to whipped cream for cake decoration. Add vanilla syrup drops too. Then fill it into a piping bag with a metal petal tip. On the other hand, prepare the cake's fondant cover by adding melted pink color marshmallow mixture directly from a small bowl into a big bowl with a cup of powdered sugar in it. Now stir and fold the ingredients together with a greased spatula until it becomes a sticky, cohesive shaggy pink dough. For shiny look, you can apply glaze onto cake with a pastry brush. If you want just one flower, then leave it there. Remember, use strawberry syrup or essence for flavor. By rotating the nozzle, you can make 2 flowers of same size. Like this. See again how to start flower making in dense style. And continue making flowers of same size so that the entire top is filled with them. You can create whipped cream rose using a flower nail too.
Now, place your tip at a 45-degree angle. Squeeze gently to form the first curve. Rotate the nail slowly, and repeat for the... Now continue by piping the second layer. Place the rose carefully on the surface. There we go. Perfect.
Another way to decorate the cake. If you want full roses top, then place roses like this. Another way to decorate the cake. The cake border is made with pink whipped cream. Now make flowers in a circle shape inside the border. Looking lovely. The part of the cake that is left empty in the center is filled with a large yellow rose. Complete look of this cake design is fantastic. Remember, leaf nozzle, flower nozzle, star nozzle and rose nozzle are used to get this design. Moreover, fondant icing leaf can be made using cookie cutter. This design is no less than any other. Yeah,